You know, one thing I have learned about being in my 50s is this: the small stuff really doesn't matter. Even some of the big stuff really doesn't matter. Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff, and I just do random talks unscripted. I just like to talk about life and hopefully help someone out there that needs a little encouragement. I know there's a lot of young people out there, young men, that do not have father figures or people in their life, so I just like to share stuff. Now let's get back to the topic. I work in a local college, community college, where I'm at, and I'm a custodian. I've been a custodian for 24 years. I was a custodian in an elementary school setting for 19 of those years. And I got a text message yesterday from a instructor, and I had spent a week and a half working on some floors in the building. And you know, custodians love their floors to be nice and shiny. We love to strip and wax floors. We love that appearance. And there's nothing that can get under our skin any more than our floors getting messed up after we have spent a lot of time working on those things. And the text message I got last night was, Jeff, I'm sorry, we moved some furniture around in my room, and I know you worked hard and the floors look great, and we scratched the floors in the back of the room, and I'm sorry. Well, I can tell you, just a few years ago, that would have really ripped me up. It would have made me mad. I would have got upset about all the hard hours and time I put into working on something like that. Does it get under my skin? Well, yeah, a little bit, because, you know, I take pride in what I do. But is it worth me getting upset over something that I do not have any control over something that I can't do anything about? What's done is done. And I'm not going to go in there and go through the process of trying to fix that whole thing right now, because I've got other stuff to do, and it is what it is, and there's no sense in making a big deal out of it. Even if I wanted to give somebody a piece of my mind about something they messed up in something, is that worth it? Should I do that? No, because I don't want to be that guy. You know, I don't know, I made a statement in one of my videos. I can't remember from one thing to the next what I say sometimes, but, you know, about always being right is highly overrated. You know, and that can go along with the fact of getting upset and everything because something didn't go your way, or, you know, something that you did got all messed up, and you go tell somebody off about it. You go give them a piece of your mind because you think that's what you should do. What's it going to do? What's it going to prove? Nothing. It's going to prove you're an idiot. It's going to prove that you have lack of self-control. That's what it's going to prove about yourself. You know, we live in a world today that is so jacked up. There's so much going on in the world today, not just America. It's just going on everything. But America's jacked up because of everything that's going on. And I'm not getting into politics and all that stuff, but people want their way. They want what they want. And they're willing to jack up things and mess things up just to try to prove themselves right. And I didn't mean to get off on this tantrum, but it's unscripted. I just go what's going through my mind. But the reason we get upset sometimes is not a good reason. I believe in standing up for what's right. I believe that you should set boundaries in your life, and you should stand up for what you believe in. Absolutely. But there's so many things in life that come our way each and every day that we get all bent out of shape about that ain't worth getting bent out of shape about. It ain't worth our effort. It's not worth losing your peace. I mean, think about it. If there's one thing that sets you off for 60 seconds, 1 minute out of the day, that upsets you or something you see, is it worth ruining the rest of your day? Is it worth setting the stage for the rest of your day? Is it worth carrying for the rest of your day, getting on your mind, and you carry it from wherever you are into your home with you, to your family? Is it even worth mentioning to another person? Or just let it roll off and move on? You know what? I'm going to see those scratches in that floor when I walk in that classroom. Big whoop. When I walk out of there, I'm not going to see them. They're there. So what? Can't do anything about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. The small stuff will eat you alive. You think small stuff won't eat you alive? Get trapped in a room with a gnat or a fly. Drive you crazy. Just my fault. Have a great day.